Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I will show you how you can set up ClawBot, or as they rebranded OpenClaw, without a Mac Mini. Now you probably heard that a lot of people are using Mac Minis to run OpenClaw, and while that works great, a Mac Mini costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars and you would need to have it on 24/7. So in this video I will show you how you can set up OpenClaw without the need of a Mac Mini at all. So the first thing that we need to do is actually decide on which device we want to install OpenClaw. Now I would strongly suggest not downloading it on your main PC, because anything that you can do on your PC it will be able to do, which is quite risky if you have any personal info on it or any important data that you want to keep safe. So what's the alternative? Well, this is where a VPS comes in. Now, if you never heard of a VPS before, it's much simpler than it sounds. VPS just stands for a virtual private server, but you can just think of it as a virtual PC that you can rent out and it lives on the cloud. You can access it from anywhere, install whatever you want on it, and it runs 24/7 without you need to leave anything running at home. And this is actually the safest and the most affordable way to run OpenClaw at the moment. And it's exactly what I'm using. That way I'm not risking any of my personal data and I have access to the bot whenever I want. And it's also just a fraction of the cost of a Mac Mini. We're talking just a couple of dollars a month instead of spending hundreds and hundreds upfront. Now the VPS provider that I'm using is Hostinger because it's the simplest one to set up, especially if you're new to this. And it's also one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest. If you would also like to use Hostinger, I will leave a link in the description below, and if you use that link you will get extra 20% off. I'll also leave a coupon code in case the link doesn't work. Now that link will bring you to this page, and here we would just need to set up our Hostinger VPS, which is extremely simple and we can do it in just about 3 clicks. So the first thing that we would need to do is choose a plan. Now for me I'm using a Hostinger KVM2 plan because I'm not really doing any heavy computing, and this one has 8 GB of RAM and 100 GB of disk space, which is everything that I need for my OpenClaw bot to run. So I will go ahead and choose the KVM2 plan. Next up, that will redirect you to the page where you need to select the period in which your VPS server will be active. So I will go ahead and select 12 months, but if you just want to try it out, you can select 1 month. And then if the discount wasn't automatically applied, you can use a coupon code HOW220 to get extra 20% off. So once you have that first step configured, you would just need to do 2 more configurations and your VPS will be ready. So the next one would need to be a server location. So this should automatically be at the best location of the server, which has the lowest latency, which is what we're looking for. So I will just leave it at the default, Germany. And then let's go ahead and finish up the process with selecting our operating system. For this I will just click on plain OS and then select Ubuntu Linux, because it's the easiest one to set up OpenClaw on. Then I will just leave the version at the latest version and click on confirm. And now you have your VPS configured, so you would just need to finish the checkout process. From there you would only need to set up your password, which can be whatever you wish, and then Hostinger will take a few minutes to set up your VPS. So I'll meet you on the next page that you will see once your VPS server is set up. And here we are. Now this is your VPS server dashboard, and from here we can go ahead and start with the OpenClaw installation process. Now again, to reiterate, the VPS is the only thing that you would actually need to pay for the setup that I'm going to show you, making it the cheapest setup out there. So once you're on your VPS overview, just go ahead and click on the terminal option right here. From there your terminal will load. Now this can look quite scary, but essentially we would just need to execute one simple command. And that command is this one right here. This is the quick start installation command for OpenClaw. So what you would need to do from here is, because we selected Linux as our operating system, just go ahead and click on the change option and then select macOS/Linux. Once you select that, this will give you the command for Linux specifically that you would need to execute to install OpenClaw on our VPS. So let's go ahead and copy the command by pressing this right here, and then let's go back to our terminal and install OpenClaw. Once you're back in your terminal, just go ahead and paste over the command using the usual paste command right here, or you can paste it by using Ctrl-Shift-V. Once you have your command pasted over, let's go ahead and press enter to initiate the setup process. So just don't touch anything and wait for it to complete. And there we go. So after about 3 or 4 minutes, the installation process was completed, and now we're in the OpenClaw wizard. So OpenClaw wizard is just a selector menu where you would need to set up your preferred settings for your OpenClaw bot. So I'll show you how you can go through the OpenClaw wizard and then set everything up. Now for this you would just need to use your arrows on your keyboard. You can't use your mouse here, and then just select your preferred option or setting by pressing enter. So here I understand this is powerful and inherently risky. To continue, I will just press enter on the yes option, and then on the next setting I will select quick start, again using enter. Next up, you will need to select the brain of your OpenClaw bot, or essentially just an LLM through which your OpenClaw will run. Now you can always change this and it won't affect your memories or any other of your OpenClaw settings. So this will just be like a processor in a PC, for example. So for this, because I'm going the free route, I will go ahead and select Google Gemini because it gives you some extra credits on API every day. So let's go ahead and press enter to confirm Google. Then let's go ahead and select the first option, which is Google Gemini API key. Next up, let's go ahead and input our Google Gemini API key. So the way that you get your API key is by going to Google AI Studio and clicking on the Get API Key section right here. That will bring you to this page where you can click on Create API Key and then just go ahead and confirm it by clicking this. Now I already have one created, so I will just copy my previous one, and then let's go back to our terminal and input this API key. Now this is also completely free. So let's go back to our terminal and then let's go ahead and paste our API key. So once you have your API key pasted over, just go ahead and confirm it by pressing enter, and then we would need to select the actual model from Gemini. So the free credits support only the Flash models, so I will go ahead and select the Gemini 1.5 Flash. And next up is a very important part where we would need to select the app through which we want to communicate with our OpenClaw bot, that being the chat app of choice. So for this, the easiest one to set up is Telegram, but you can also set it up through WhatsApp, or Discord would be the second simplest one. So for this, I will go ahead and select Telegram because it's really simple. Next up, a short guide will load. So from here, you would just need to open your Telegram app. Once you have your Telegram app up and running, this can be both on your phone or your PC. The process is completely the same. What you would need to do is just search for the user botfather in the search bar right here, and then click on this user once it pops up. So from here, once you find the botfather, you would just need to start a chat with it by clicking start right here, or you can just write /start in the chat, and you would need to select the new bot option right here. This will create a new Telegram bot, and then you can connect that bot to your OpenClaw and that way facilitate your communication. So let's go ahead and quickly create our Telegram bot. Now first we would just need to enter a display name that we want our bot to use. So let's say something like this, and then I will just copy the display name because I would also like to use it as a username. So let's go ahead and confirm our display name by just sending the message, and then we would need to select the username. So I will just paste over the display name and then just add _bot to it, so it's a valid username for a bot. Every bot username would need to end up with this prefix right here. So let's go ahead and confirm it, and looks like it was available. If you get an error right here, you would just need to try a different username. So we have our bot created, and now let's go ahead and connect these two. So we do that by just copying our HTTP API key right here by just clicking on it, and then let's go ahead and paste it right here. Now this will connect both your Telegram account and your OpenClaw bot. So let's go ahead and press enter, and there we go. Now we have our Telegram account connected to OpenClaw, and we can continue with the next part of the setup process, which is configuring skills. So I will just go ahead and select enter, and then I will again press enter on the Homebrew section, because we would need to install Homebrew for everything to work. Once the Homebrew is installed, let's go ahead and select npm on the next setting. And then this is the most important part, where you can select the skills that you want your OpenClaw bot to have. So you do this by just using your arrows on your keyboard and then pressing space on whichever skill you would like to select. You can also deselect skills by again just hovering over a selected skill and then pressing space to deselect it. So you can go through all of these skills and then read this short description and then just install whichever ones you want. I will, for example, just select this samurai skill. Once you have all of your skills selected, you can go ahead and confirm your choices by pressing enter. These I will just quickly skip because we can configure them later through the chat app. And next up, you would need to install a gateway service. Now I already have a gateway service installed, but for you, you should have a yes and no menu, so just be sure to confirm it by selecting yes. For me, because I already installed it, I will just go ahead and skip this option. And here we are. This is the last step where we would need to hatch our OpenClaw bot. So I will go ahead and select the first option, which is hatching it in the terminal UI. And there we go. So now we have our bot set up, but you should be able to see a slightly different screen from this. I got just my conversation transcript from my previous bot that I set up because I use the same setup. But essentially what you're looking for is gateway connection idle and then the amount of free tokens that you used up. So this would indicate that the bot was set up successfully. Next up, once you have your bot set up, you can go ahead and open Telegram, for example, and just go ahead and click on this link, which will open the chat with you and with your bot. From there, you can go ahead and start the conversation and then start chatting with your OpenClaw bot. But essentially, guys, that's how you can set up OpenClaw without a Mac Mini on a VPS for just a fraction of a price. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.